As part of its effort to alleviate poverty and empower women and youths in the FCT, the Project Support Unit of the FCT MDG's Youth Empowerment Program collaborated with the FCT Agency for Science and Technology and FCT Agency for Mass Education to train some selected youths across the 6 area councils of the FCT on different skills. To actualize this goal, the FCT MDGs gave institutional grants to both institutions. The objective is to empower youths and women through skills acquisition and vocational training for human capital development to make them self-reliant, create jobs, generate wealth, and reduce poverty. About 200 youths went through a 6-month vocational training course tailored to help them generate knowledge and experience that will contribute to their development and the nation at large. The next phase of the training is to link successful trainees with microcredit facility to enable them start up micro and small business. But in the meantime, the youths have displayed resourcefulness by not being idle since their graduation. Jonathan Ogbu is one of them. He is married and used to be a footballer, earning only about 20,000 naira monthly. Now, as a trained electrician, he claims he earns about 90,000 naira monthly. He has gone ahead to strike out on his own, seeking for clients in Gwagwa Market, while waiting for further assistance from the FCT Administration.
Well graduated, and I attached myself to Sadiq. When I attached myself to Sadiq, I used to stay here, and when people come for their electrical work, I follow them up and do their electrical work for them. So after the electrical, when I have my own electrical work outside, I come here to pick some electrical property to go and do my job outside for them. So when I finish, I bring the money and come and give him, and I remove my own profits. The program really impacted my life, because it was from this program I came to stand on my own feet. Now that I have even other 2 boys that I'm training, now with this program that I did, that the school sponsored me, and start having my own boys that are trained, I'm really grateful for this program.
Now that Jonathan's level has changed, he no longer wants to play football. He already has 2 trainees and is determined to keep striving.
I prefer doing this electrical job than doing that coaching job, because with this electrical work that I'm doing, at least there is no day, even though if I don't have anything, at least no harm, I have 30,000 daily. So I prefer this electrical work than that football, than that coaching. But what I'm just praying for, the way I want to move forward, I'm just seeking for a loan. If I can get a loan to get my own shop or my own workshop. So I have 2 boys already that I'm training in this electrical. So with that, I can stand on my feet to move forward.
I'm very happy to be among the students that learn this program, and it has impacted more.
Tijani Musa was the happy graduate trainee we featured earlier. Now we paid him a visit at a workshop in Gwagwa opposite Forest. Tijani used to earn 10,000 naira monthly as a driver to his benefactor. Now he can better take care of his wife and 2 children with the 30,000 naira he earns here monthly.
I was having nothing before, just based on that driving. But now I think something is coming which is very, very okay for me. Because learning something like mechanic or electrical, something combining with my driving would be very good for me. And with that certificate in my hand, I know things will be very smooth. So we started it every day. We started it, living in the school, learning our trade. We have many trades, but which I choose auto, that is automobile engineering, which is electrical. So now we tried, by God's grace, we round it up happily. Although 1 or 2 things happens, but we all patient. You know, a patient dog, they say, always eat the fattest bone. So we always be patient with our facilitators and our directors in the school. Despite that, all the things that do happen among, we do be patient, and they always come to us and say, you people should be patient. Things like this, everything is going to be fine. It's going to be fine. We say, okay, fine. Now, by God's grace, we are through with the program. I'm very, very happy to see myself in a situation like this, because this time we're not based on only going to school. We do learn handworks. Like now, I can see when I came to this place to manage with this my colleague, which I talked to him, I said, I'll finish my program, and this is what I did. I now talked to Mr. Olubumi, which is the automobile electrician here. He now said, okay, I should come and join him. So when I came, I was with him. When I was with him, they brought 2 boys for me to even learn from me. So 2 boys, I have 2 boys now. I'm still under somebody in somebody's workshop, but I still have 2 boys which I'm teaching. I'm learning. They want to learn the trade from me also. So it's an achievement to my life. So I thank God. So, but the only thing we need is for them to help us, because they have already given us food to eat. The only thing that remains is for them to give us water to drink. Yeah, there is enough improvement, very big improvement, because at that time I'll work maybe from 1st to 30, 31st before I can get a sum of 20,000 naira with me. But now, by His grace, at times before a week, I'll get 10,000 naira, you know, which I will call my own. So before that month, at least I'll get more than 30.
For Abigail Jonathan of Airport Road, Jua FCT, the textile design skills she acquired from the FCT MDG's Youth Empowerment Program have elevated her from being a housewife to a helper in the home and a role model to other women in her community.
I'm doing nothing before. I'm a housewife. So from there, I said to sit down like this will not help me for my life. So I have a friend that she heard about this program. So she come and tell me whether I have interest on the program. I say yes. So I'm doing nothing. As I went there for the program, I choose to learn tester because it's the one that will help me in my life and my family. That is why I choose to learn this tester. I started this tester business. From there, I used to do 2, 3 in a day. And each one, I'm getting for 400 naira out of it. So it's helping me a lot. Before, I used to depend on my husband to collect some things. At times, my husband will not be around. Before he come back, I didn't do anything. But now, before he come, I don't cook, do some things that I'm supposed to do as a woman at home. So for that, my husband is very happy with me. He's appreciating me now. So I will advise some women who are not doing anything to come up and learn something like this. And so now I have some people that are coming, they want to learn the business from me. It's because I don't have enough place to keep them. So, and I want government to help me with money so that I will find place and rent some small place so that I will train some women that are not doing anything.
Hassan Mohammed, a former apprentice who is married with 2 children, and Suleiman Musa, a former Okada rider, are now proud to be putting up electrical installations. They have also increased their monthly income from 10,000 naira to more than 50,000 naira.
The electrical installation I learned has helped me to do many things that is in part of my life, because I'm able to do a lot of things which, like pertaining myself, I'm able to be on my own, and I even favor others like my juniors. I have some which are learning under me, and they are also earning from me. So I thank God for what I even learned there, since I'm able to assist them under me.
These youths are now putting their hands to work. They have acquired skills that keep them off the streets and make them positive contributors to the society. The FCT MDG's office has learned some vital lessons in its quest to empower youths.
We've learned so many lessons from our experience, and the most important lesson is that these youths are willing to learn and they are willing to be engaged meaningfully. Because you can see that from the few that we have trained, even those of them that we have not tried to cater for, they've aligned themselves somewhere so that they can be useful to themselves. So that goes to show you that they are very resourceful and they are ready to learn if we are willing. And so I want to use this opportunity to call on the Education Secretariat to open up more vocational centers so that people will have access, because one of the challenges is they don't live nearby, and so to come to this vocational center is a Herculean task. So if they can open up more vocational centers with skills, dynamic skills, the youth will be willing to learn and make themselves useful.
The next phase of the training is to link the successful trainees with microcredit facilities to enable them start up on their own. That part of the training is eagerly anticipated by all the youths featured here.
The assistance is just already on the way. Like I said, during their graduation, we are still waiting for the agency that trained them to submit their respective names so that we can forward it to the banks. We've waited for them, they didn't come, and we've written requesting that they should send us those details. And as soon as that is done, we will forward the list to the microfinance banks that we are partnering with so that they can assess their capacity and see what they can do, and then we will give them the further assistance in terms of the soft loans to start on their own.
It is most interesting that the successful trainees have now built a very effective business networking concept that keeps all of them engaged. They all touch base with Jonathan Ogbu, who was their president while they were undergoing training, and he contacts them when there is a job opening anywhere in the FCT. The FCT MDG's office also has plans for further training for this year.
When they have jobs somewhere, they'll call me that I should come, they have so job. Even me too, when I have job like plumber job and other job, I used to call those people who are doing that plumbing or auto. So they'll come and they'll come, I'll meet, so I'll call the person that owns the job, I'll connect them with them, they'll go and do their job. And they really, this program really impacts their life seriously in many ways.
Our plans for this year is that we still want to train more. Like I told you, that the lessons we have learned is that there's need for continuous training. The world is dynamic, it's not static. Even the skills they have learned, they will soon be obsolete. So there will be need for us to train on continuous basis. So we are still packaging some youths that are willing to come on board to be trained. And for those that have been trained already, they also will see how they will be assisted also so that they can upgrade what they have learned already. And that is one of our plans. In terms of the assistance, yes, I've told you that we're going to assist them. And we are setting up social impact decks as part of our plan for 2013 so that we can track the progress of this youths that we have trained. What is the social impact? Has it translated into anything in their lives? Are their families better off for what they learned? What are they doing with their lives? So we follow them one-on-one. We'll have their contacts, and it's because we have their contacts that you could trace them to where they are now. We have their contacts, we'll follow them. When these loans are given, we will make sure that while following them on them to see the social impact, so that we can use that also as a case study for other youths that are idling away so that they can come and be helpful to themselves.
When we return, you will have a look at how far these youths have come with a short flashback on their training. Over 180 youths came from the 6 area councils as beneficiaries of the Federal Capital Territory Administration's Youth Empowerment Program, supported by the FCT MDG's office. 22-year-old Hassan Bala aims to become a medical doctor. After 3 years and no sponsor to fulfill that dream, he joined other youths here to learn tiling techniques. He is looking to see himself through school with his newly acquired skill.
I learned how to lay different tiles, and I learned how to quantify things. Let me say, from tile down to a building. How to lay marble tiles, granite tiles, glaze tiles, decorative tiles, different type of tiling. We have learned how to lay them. So, and on building, he teaches us how to lay blocks in building, how to quantify a number of sand, the blocks to use in a building. And at the same time, he teaches us how to quantify, if you are told to go and lay a tiles in a house, how to calculate the square meters to use in a particular house or in a particular room, run from the floor down to, from the wall down to floor. So we have learned a lot from tiling. I want to continue with my education, and with this, maybe I'll be coping up. If I was on here and I went back to school, if I come back home, I go with this. So the liabilities will be very low. So there are no more hardships in me.
17-year-old Japhet Kineze too wants to become a medical doctor. Lack of finances gave him determination to learn painting and decorations here, and he aims to see himself through school later on.
I'm here on MDG programs. I started June, and this is my, by God's grace, this is my last month to finish. I'm in painting and decoration, and I've learned a lot of things in painting and decoration, such as designing, graphics, wallpaper, and billboard designing, painting of wall, painting of car, and a lot of things. I'm so grateful for what God has done for me, and it has been great. The trade has been great. It has been very competitive. Like you can see now, the students are still working on it, still practicing of what they have taught us. So I just want to say thank you to MDG and to the lecturers who have lectured us very well. When I leave here, with the experience and what I have learned here, I will involve myself in business with this experience, such as tie and dye, billboard design.
This is a machine that I bought with my money.
Painting of wall. It's a very good business. I'm so impressed about the trades.
This is the second part of the painting and decoration aspect. This is called folding method of tie and dye. We just produced this pattern of wrapper just now. Now we have the wrapper itself, brown. We decided to mix 3 colors to give us one. Now we mixed the lemon green, we mixed green and purple to get this color. We mixed it with some chemicals such as the caustic soda, the sulfite. So mixing that, we boiled the water at the 0 degree Celsius. We got this. So we dyed the clothes and it arrived at this pattern.
Tracy BM is a 24-year-old graduate of social studies from Benue State University. Her dream of becoming self-employed brought her here to learn painting and decorations. Baba Jubril dreams of becoming a builder one day. He is already a leading student building bathrooms in one corner of his plumbing class. Saidu Yakubu loves to become a nurse in future. He said he came here to learn auto-electrical skills because he doesn't want to be idle like most youths in his community.
I can say I'm very happy with the program that we have. This MDG have brought to us today that we should come and learn some things. Some of our youth today, some are standing on the road, having nothing doing. But with this program, I can say we thank God with this. Why? Because some of us, we came here from the beginning, some of us did not even know what is meant by auto-electrical as a course matters. But as of now, today, I believe some of us here, we can touch some things in a car, in the aspect of electrical fault.
Abdurrahman Abdulsalam is the oldest student in his class. He has also earned the respect of his classmates, not just because he has several years' experience as a truck driver, but also because he has outstanding skills in the design and installation of POP. Next week, it's harvest time at Ubosharu and Dokuma.
Last year I got 7 bags of maize and I sold it out. After selling it out, I bought a machine. That's something, 37,000. This is a machine that I bought with my money.
As you can see it, now this is the second farm for the MDG. The first one, we have already harvested the ginger, and now the ginger is at home. This is the second farm. As you can see this one, this is the ginger, and more especially, if you see someone are bigger than this one.
You see that that 2 main varieties they are producing. And we have the local name they call them. And these local names are, this one is Tapingiwa. Literally in English, the palm of the elephant, so that you can see how it is. So this is the palm of the elephant. They call it Tafingiwa. Then this one, they call it Yatsumbiri. That is the fingers of the monkey. So you can see these ones the way they are. So based on the shape, this is how they gave the names of the varieties they are producing. I have interacted well because, one, I have the theoretical knowledge about them, but the practical knowledge, because we don't farm it, the pungency of this one, of the Yatsumbiri, or the fingers of the monkey, is more pungent. That is how sharp it is than the Tafingiwa, that is the palms of the elephant.